What would Earth be like with no moon? Hello and good day to everyone. I hope you're having a good health today. What would Earth be like without the moon? Was the topic of today's discussion. Please subscribe by clicking the button below. In 1, 2, 3. It controls the tides. It provides lights for hikes at night. It cannot made of cheese, but it does sometimes appear to have a face. What the hell are we talking about? Actually, the moon is the subject of today's video. Anyone who spent much time at all on this third rock from the sun knows that the moon is a pretty big deal. Yes, most of the planets in our solar system have at least one moon. And some, such as Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn have several moons. But don't let that fool you. Earth's moon is special. It is the largest moon in the solar system in terms of its planet size. What would Earth be like with no moon? Life on Earth would be very different if the moon did not exist. The planet's tide, for example, would be much weaker. They would still rise and fall due to the sun's gravitational pull, but at only about 40% of the strength of today's tide. If you've ever been to the beach or live near an ocean, you're aware of how the tide affects your daily life. However, tides also play a very important role for lives on Earth. The movement of the tides transport heat from the equator to the poles. Without the moon, Earth's climate could be very different from what it is today. This would almost certainly have limited the movements of species around the world. Some plants and animals that are alive today may no longer exist. If the moon were to disappear tonight, many more stars would be visible from Earth. People may be able to identify and name new constellations. Other planets and even galaxies may be more visible. The night, on the other hand, would be much darker. This would have an impact on people as they move around after dark. But it would be much more severe on nocturnal animals. Those that hunt at night, such as owls and bats, would have a much more difficult time finding foods. One obvious difference is that there would be no more eclipses if the moon did not exist. Of course, there would be no more trips to the moon. No more SpaceX, and possibly no space travel at all. Many experts regard the moon as a stepping stone. for astronauts to travel to other parts of the solar system. Without it, humans may not have developed the ability to travel beyond Earth's atmosphere. Do you know how many hours there are in a day? There are of course 24. However, without the moon, Earth's days would be much shorter. An Earth day was only about 12 hours, a long billion of years ago. The moon's gravitational pull slowed the Earth's rotations. Without it, days would be much shorter than 24 hours. Our planet tilt is 23.4 most of the time. That the angle, however, varies. It can be as low as 22.1 degrees at times. At times, it can reach 24.5 degrees. The fluctuation could be much larger. Without the moon, expert believes the Earth tilt could rise to 45 degrees. That means the planet like Uranus would be spinning on its side. This would have significant impacts on lives on Earth. It would have a significant impact on the climate. It would be also implied that each half of the globe would have 6 months of daylight, followed by 6 months of darkness. This would have a devastating impact on agriculture, as well as other aspects of life. All things considered, we'd say Earth is extremely lucky to have a moon. What do you think? What would you like to live in a world where there are no eclipses and the tides are lower? And how about a shorter day and the ability to see more stars at night? It might be like living on Mercury or Venus. Neither of which has a moon. The world certainly would be different. That's all for now, my friends. I hope you learned something from our video today. Please like and share to help our channel. Please subscribe by clicking the button below. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye bye.